2018 BMW 530i. We're gonna replace the radiator and some turbo coolant lines on this. Start off by removing these plastic covers here. You can just use the little tool like this to pop them out, like so. Pretty easy. You got 1, 2, and then 1, 2 on the other side. And then you'll want to remove these bars here. You want to use a E14. All right, once you remove your plastic covers, you want to go ahead and remove the brackets. Like I had said, they're 16mm here. And then the E14 Torx up here. And if you can, just move them off to the side like that. Set them off. And now we want to remove this piece entirely. You're gonna have your little hood release latch here like this. You just take it off. And these are gonna be a T27. You're gonna take all these off. They could be a little hard, as you saw. This one was already loose, I think. All right, once you get all of them loose, take it off. You might have to pry this up. I'm gonna take it off because I have to change some coolant lines for the turbo. So I will be back with the next step. For me, like I said, I removed the airbox. It's held on by, well, I guess it was 2 grommets here. I'll get that one right now. I see it right there. And then a T20 to remove the part, that one on top. And then you just unloosen this clamp here to get it off. I stuck a rag in there just for safety, just to make sure that nothing falls in there. Next thing what you want to remove is this bar here. These are 13mm both sides, and then the E14 2 on each side. And then remove them, take this bar out, and I'll be back. All right guys, next what you want to do after you remove that bracket here, you want to start disconnecting all your hoses from the radiator, including the connector here for the cooling fan. Want to remove all your hoses. This is the auxiliary pump right here. These hoses here, all they do is have a clip right here on the top. You just pull it up and pry them out. There's more here. Disconnect them. The upper here. There's one down there. Same thing. It's already loose. And next thing we're gonna do is remove these T20s here. This one goes here for the reservoir. And remove these 220s. And we'll pull the cooling fan out. Remove your cooling fan. After removing the two Torx screws, the fan will just go straight up. Then to gain access to the radiator, all you have to do is remove this plastic cover, get it right here from the side, and just pull it out. And there's your radiator and condenser. We're gonna be working on this front one right here, which is the radiator. All right, once you take off that plastic cover on top, you wanna make sure all your hoses are completely disconnected from the radiator, and then you're gonna go to the bottom, remove your plastic shield, and then you're gonna find 2 T27 torque screws, and you're gonna remove this piece here. This bolts up to the bottom of the radiator. Remove that. And one thing to note, if you pull the part number off of your old BMW radiator, it changes to this part number over here. You're gonna get an updated radiator. So what changes is that hose right there. That one is now gonna be on this side of the radiator. So if you're wondering what to do, all you need to do is, let's see, where's that hose? It's this one here. So just cut it. You can cut it, splice it. I'd say maybe around here, and then just hook it up. Make sure you put a new clamp on there and you should be good. And installation is just backwards, all the steps but backwards. Hope this helps. The new radiator installed. It'll slide onto those brackets right there. Make sure you swap these over too from the old radiator, the bushings. And then you make sure you swap this one here too for the auxiliary water pump. It's just a little tab at the bottom and it slides up. That's the bracket where the new radiator slides onto. It's fairly easy, guys. And then, like I said, that one hose, which is this one here, you're just gonna have to cut and trim it. That way you can connect it to that one right there, because on the old radiator it was over here in the bottom, but they've changed it, they updated it. I don't know why. We'll see.